Sure. Ready? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this pop-up health fair event organized by the City of Glendale, the LA Department of Public Health, the Armenian American Medical Society, and the Armenian American Nursing Association, as well as several other organizations. As you see, we have many of your community healthcare professionals that have come out here to make themselves available to meet and discuss any health concerns that you may have. And of course, of a pressing importance to us is for us to collectively come together and do what we can to protect our community against the COVID-19 infections and against the pandemic. We have here amongst us some community leaders, including the mayor of our beautiful city. As you saw, the trusted healthcare professionals from our community, which we're going to speak with shortly and just get their take on this event. If you're watching this, we encourage you to come out. We are in front of the Galleria on the corner of Central Avenue and Americana. We're going to be here from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. Physicians, nurses, pharmacists, mental health care professionals will be available, as well as the Los Angeles County of Public Health, Department of Public Health, is here administering free COVID vaccines. You don't need appointments, no insurance is needed. You can simply walk up, as you see many people have done, and just sign up. It's a very short questionnaire, and you'll be able to get your shot. You have the choice of having the Pfizer vaccine or the J&J vaccine. We have with us the mayor of our beautiful city, Miss Paula Devine. Mayor Devine, how are you doing today?
Well, this is great. I'm so excited. It's a beautiful evening for this kind of an activity, an event. So I hope that everyone will come down and take advantage.
Indeed, indeed. And this is a continuation of the Glendale Health Festival, which we had kicked off about 10 years, more than 10 years ago, which you were a part of. Of course, working together with the city, and we made the program in such a way that is safer for the community. It's outdoors. There's a nice breeze going. And truly, the point of this is to bring these services to the city. It's great for you to be here. I'd like to describe how you see this event.
Well, you know, I've been a part of this event. This is the 11th year, actually. So it's been huge. And when I think of all of the doctors and nurses and volunteers that have participated, thousands, and all the people that you've helped along the way get tested. We have all kinds of doctors down here, cardiologists and rheumatologists doing testing, and of course the vaccine. And what's most amazing is that we've already had like over 20 appointments. We have kids over 12 walking up and getting their vaccines, and that to me is worth every cent that we could possibly expend on any kind of event like this. However, I thank you. I thank the Armenian American Medical Association. Fantastic work, all of you, all of you.
Thank you very much, Mayor, and we really thank you for always being engaged and involved in matters that pertain to the well-being and health of the community, this being one of them. Thank you for supporting us. You really have always been rolling the red carpet for such events, and we commend you for that.
Thank you.
And we thank you for that.
Thank you. And I just want to add that I was asked Tuesday night on council, why am I trying to encourage people to get the vaccine? And why would I be here? And I think the reason is that we all want to save lives. that's what you're doing, and that's what we're all doing. And those people that are coming here are doing something for themselves, and it's free. There's no charge. You can absolutely walk up and get these tests done, and that's the beauty of it all. So let's continue to save lives, get the vaccine, and let's get ourselves out of this predicament that we're in right now. Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course, thank you, indeed. I mean, you heard the mayor. You see already the people that are lined up. My wife right there is in line to get her second shot, and so this is something that all of the healthcare professionals that are here, the trusted healthcare professionals of the community, have done their part to get vaccinated, to protect themselves and the ones around them, and you can do the same by coming down here. We have with us council member and former mayor, Mr. Ara Najarian. How are you, Mr. Najarian?
Hi, Doctor. I'm doing great tonight. How are you?
Doing well. We're doing well. We're doing what we can to protect the health of the community. You've have also been involved with this event from day one.
I have. 13 years ago?
It was something like that.
Yeah.
I have lost count, and here it is. This is what we've come to. Outdoors. We've modeled it to be as safe as possible. Maybe you can share some of your sentiments over the years.
Well, I was just speaking with the mayor, and we were reminiscing about some of the early health fairs, and we were just amazed at how many people showed up, especially for the first one. It was brand new. We never thought anyone would show up to the first year of anything, but there were lines out the door, people getting the basic medical information and sometimes medical care, dental care, pharmaceutical care, psychological care. Everything that they needed was right there. And this is what we're doing again. You've got all these great specialties and subspecialties here ready to give free advice and free treatment recommendations and maybe even free treatment. I haven't seen exactly what they're doing. Of course, the COVID shots are available. They're free. And everyone should really get out and get their COVID, because that's a prime example of how community health is important for us. A community virus shut down the entire world, and we need to take care of our own issues. And there are many others. There's diabetes, heart disease, many other illnesses that can shut down a community and a city and a country. So we hope that people come out and get tested and speak to a doctor or a nurse or a specialist and get some information and improve their own health so they can take care of their own family and improve their own lives.
Indeed, very well said. And there are professionals here who are here to provide information. You can come and speak with a physician and then decide for yourself. If you had some unanswered questions or questions that you didn't necessarily get the answers through research on the internet or through the media, you have a dozen or so physicians here who you can come, pharmacists, nurses, and ask your questions and get the answers. Council Member Najarian, I really want to thank you. You have been very active and instrumental in making these types of events happen for more than a decade, and it's great that you are here showing that you support this and how important this is. You said it very well. This impacts the entire community, and it takes the entire community to fight this together. And let's all do this.
Yeah, and thank you, Viken. You've been the mainstay for many, many years, as well as the entire organization, the Armenian American Medical Society. And this is what you do, and it's great work that you're doing. So keep it up. And folks, come down and visit us. We're right across from the Americana at the doorstep of the Galleria. We're going to be here till 9 p.m., maybe even a little bit longer if there's folks in line, and get your health needs taken care of. And again, thank you very much, Viken, for everything that you do.
Thank you, Council Member. And we have with us Council Member Brotman as well. How do you do, Council Member?
I'm good. We haven't met before.
We haven't
met, and I was looking at you and I thought, oh, is he a TV or movie star? And then they told me he's Dr. Sepelian, right? So I'm a little disappointed, but it's okay.
I'm just a physician, you know.
Okay.
Thank you for being out here. So this is a continuation of the Glendale Health Festival, which we have organized for over 10 years. And essentially, we've modeled it so that it's safe to do in an outdoor setting and really highlighting what's the most important dire situation now is to help our community get vaccinated. I'd like to hear your opinion on what's going on here.
Well, what's going on here is a great opportunity to come and get vaccinated without having to make an appointment. You can just come on the spur of the moment. If you've been hesitant, now we know that the FDA has given full and unconditional approval to the vaccine. We know the Delta variant is raging through the community. So if you have been on the fence, it's time to get off the fence, get over here and get your vaccine. I personally got mine at the very first possible opportunity because I wanted freedom. I wanted to be able to take the mask off. I wanted to be able to get back to living my life, hang out with my friends, be with my family, and not have to be worried all the time. And it was a very freeing experience. Unfortunately, now we're kind of stepping back and we're all having to put these masks on again. And I just, beg everybody, just come out, do it, because if we all get vaccinated, we can just all go back to the kind of life that we enjoy, but we're a little bit stuck right now. So hopefully we'll fill up, hopefully we'll get more Glendalians out here, get vaccinated, and, get back to the world that we used to know.
Absolutely. And it's encouraging to see that there is a line, there's people waiting. There are people who are coming and taking advantage of these services. Of course, we encourage everyone who's watching, who can, and who hasn't been vaccinated, come and get the information. Come and have a conversation with a public health specialist, with a physician, with a pharmacist, and make the decision for yourself. We're here from 6 to 9 p.m. We're on the corner of Central Avenue and Americana, right in front of the Glendale Galleria. You can come, get your information. If you choose to get the shot, do so. You'll hang out for about 15 minutes. We'll keep an eye on you, make sure you're okay. And then you can go browse around, shop, grab a bite to eat, and go about your evening. So we encourage you to all come and participate, even if it is just to come and get information. Council member, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for supporting, and thank you really for the city who's always here supporting on these types of endeavors that really benefit the health of our community.
Yeah, and we're really eager to get everybody vaccinated because we know that it will help everybody. It takes a village or whatever term you want to use, but everybody has to come together now and help one another.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you for being here. So as you see, we're still here. We have with us now Dr. Kevin Galstian. Dr. Galstian is the president of the Armenian American Medical Society, which is the main organization that is helping organize this event. Dr. Galstian is our president, and I'd like to, and Dr. Galstian, you're here with your daughter, and Dr. and some friends. Yes, excellent. Welcome. Dr. Galstian, can you tell us a little bit about the event, what's going on, and what are we meaning to accomplish here?
Yeah, since most of us speak English today, I probably will speak Armenian just to have a variety of languages today. Hello, բարև ձեզ։ Շնորհակալություն, որ մեզ հիմա տեսնում եք ու լսում եք։ Հայ-ամերիկյան բժշկական միությունը տարիներ շարունակ բազմաթիվ բժշկական ծրագրեր է կատարում մեր համայնքում, մեր ժողովրդի համար։ Մենք 2 տարի է արդեն պայքարում ենք, ամբողջ աշխարհը պայքարում է COVID պանդեմիայի դեմ։ Եվ ես ձեզ բոլորին ուզում եմ հիշեցնեմ, անցյալ տարի այս ժամանակ ինչքան ծանր ժամանակ էր բոլորի համար։ Մենք չունենք զենք, պայքարի մեթոդ այս հիվանդության տարածվելու դեմ։ Այսօր փոփոխություններ կա, լավ փոփոխություններ։ Մենք ունենք հնարավորություն կանգնացնելու տարածվելը այս վարակի։ Մենք ունենք պատվաստում։ Դիմում եմ բոլորին, մեր հայրենակիցներին, պատվաստվել։ պատվաստվել, որպիսի հիվանդությունը չտարածվի, որպիսի ձեր հարևանները, ձեր մոտիկները, բարեկամները լինեն անվտանգ, որպիսի ուսանողները կարողանան շարունակել գնալ դպրոց համալսարան։ Շատ եմ բոլորին դիմում։ Մենք առաջի անգամ այստեղ այսօր անում ենք այս event-ը եւ ես հույսով եմ մեր մեսեջը կհասնի մեր հայրենակիցներին եւ մենք կշարունակենք սա անել, որպիսի ինչքան հնարավոր է շատ մարդ մեր համայնքում պատվաստվեն։ Խնդրեմ Dr. Sepilyan.
Shronagalochun, Dr. Galstian. These were some folks who just walked by who had just received the vaccine. They were happy to do so as a family, and they're doing the right thing for the community. How about some of the young folks? Would you guys want to say a few words about this campaign?
I think it's really, really important that we all get vaccinated, not just for ourselves, to protect ourselves, but to protect others. You don't know what underlying conditions other people are dealing with, so it's always really important to take into consideration other people's health apart from yours. And let's get this all our vaccines so that we can make a safe environment for everyone. Thank you.
Basically what she said it perfectly. I think it's perfect, like, if that everyone's getting their vaccines, but I think, like, if more of us pitched in, then COVID rates will, like, go lower, because I took the first dose of the vaccines already, and people are worried about side effects, and honestly, like, I haven't been affected by it, and most of the youth haven't either, and I think it's worth it, honestly. Thank you.
Please.
I think it's very important to get vaccinated for the reasons that they both listed already, and to hopefully get back to a more normal lifestyle in some time soon in the future.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Galstian. Really, so we still have time. We encourage all of you to really come out and participate. We have perhaps if you can ask Liz to join us. We also have a team of nurses that are with us, and this is Liz Zoryan who's a board member of the Armenian American Medical Society, as well as the former president of the Armenian American Nursing Association. Liz, if you can tell us a little bit your take on this event, and why is it important for people to come out and participate?
Sure, thank you, Doctor. I feel like we have been given an opportunity to really make a difference, and it makes me so happy that these children who were here a minute ago can be back to school this year, and I just hope that they can stay safe and they can actually stay in school. These children here are old enough to be vaccinated, but I have an 11-year-old who cannot be vaccinated. Dr. Sepilyan has a baby who cannot be vaccinated. It is our responsibility as adults who can be vaccinated to do all that we can to protect these children, to give them a life as normal as possible. Being behind a mask in school is not easy, but it is easier than being home, staring at a computer screen all day. If we as adults can do anything to help these children get back to normalcy, to help them develop socially, emotionally, academically, I'm going to take that upon me as a responsibility and going to try to plead with others to please, please, please do your part. Be a responsible citizen, be a part of this community, and together we can hopefully get back to normal. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. Very well said indeed. People who are eligible, we urge you to come and do it. As Liz said, there's still a part of our population that is not eligible, so we need to do all that we can in order to make sure that everybody is protected. Dr. Ayrabetyan, so we have Dr. Ayrabetyan here from Comprehensive Community Health Centers. He's also a board member of the Armenian American Medical Society. Dr. Ayrabetyan, perhaps if you can give us a little bit your take on this event, and why is it important for people to get the vaccine done?
Thank you, Dr. Sepilyan. Good evening. The whole purpose of this event is promote vaccination, talk about benefits of vaccination, especially for those who has hesitancy, and discuss in a great deal pros and cons of vaccinations. And that's I think being in public, being approachable, and answering all the questions that they have, and hearing from the primary source from providers, I think will make a big difference.
Indeed, yes. And that's exactly what we're doing. We encourage you to come out, ask the questions, have a conversation with the doctors, and then make the decision on how to proceed accordingly. As you see, there are multi-specialty physicians here. There are primary care doctors, nurses, specialists, cardiologists, rheumatologists, endocrinologists. Any specific questions that you have, cardiologists, and please come and feel free to come and ask questions. Anything about any health-related issue, doesn't have to be with COVID, and participate in this event. It's a beautiful night out. We're on the corner of Americana and Central Avenue, right in front of the Glendale Galleria. Please come and visit. And if you haven't done so, and if you decide that it's the right time for you to get your vaccine, well, we have that available for you. You don't have to make an appointment. You can just walk up and get your shot done. Thank you, Dr. Ayrabetyan. Yes, thank you. We're still here, so as we're going to pan over now and just show some of the things that are taking place. If you can also see that we have quite a few people that are signing up to get their shots done. Doc, let me ask you. You are a cardiologist. If you can come and introduce yourself and tell us why is it important to be out here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm Dr. Tankazian. I'm an interventional cardiologist in the area. I cover Glendale, Verdugo. I think as a physician, I cover office patients. I cover patients in the hospital. I've kind of seen both aspects of it. I've seen people get really sick. Some of my own personal patients get sick, end up in the hospital, and several of whom have passed away from COVID. I'm seeing the long-term effects of it on patients who have heart disease. So I definitely encourage all my patients to get the vaccine. It's safe in patients who have heart disease. You're safer with the vaccine than without it. So I definitely have been encouraging all my patients.
Great. Thank you very much, Dr. Tankazian. Thank you for volunteering and being here. We also have Dr. Karakashian, a longtime member of our community who's been practicing in Glendale for decades. Dr. Karakashian, thank you for being here. How are you doing first?
It's my pleasure to be here. This is weekend. This is like my most favorite day of the year when I come to the health fair, and I'm like giving, not taking. This is my satisfaction. I've been doing it probably from the beginning, since we started. It used to be called Health Festival, and now it's Health Fair. And again, it's very rewarding for me, and I really would like to see all those Armenians and non-Armenians. They like to have, they have questions, they have health issues, they can't go to the doctors. I really love to see them coming here today, and we have all kinds of doctors around. I'll be around also till 9 o'clock to answer their questions. I'll try to help them to